Hello, I am going to present you a number of techniques that we have developed in the Flowers Lab at INRIA, University Bordeaux and ENSTA ParisTech based on machine learning and cognitive models of human curiosity-driven learning, and that enable adaptive personalization of sequences of exercises in educational technologies. So first of all, if we take a look at the traditional school, we have, in general, in classroom, one teacher in front of a classroom with many diverse students. Each needs, in theory, a different pace, different set of activities to learn efficiently. However, because the teacher is alone, he can do only the same activities in the same sequence and in the same pace. But digital technologies offer new opportunities if they are used correctly. For example, if we have intelligent tutoring systems on tablets, and each student has a tablet in the classroom with appropriate algorithm as the one I am going to present to you, then each student can progress with personalized activities, personalized sequences at its own pace, and the teacher can move around and check and monitor the specific needs of each particular student. The approach we are working on is putting the concept of curiosity at the center. Indeed, curiosity is strongly linked to intrinsic motivation and efficient learning. First of all, curiosity is known to facilitate memorization, and also curiosity-driven learning leads to optimal intermediate difficulty learning situation that maximize the learning efficiency. This is something we've been studying a lot in my lab in the last decade. And curiosity also maximizes the engagement with learning activities, which is key for efficient learning on the long term. And those concepts were both studies in the domain of developmental psychology, but also in the domain of neuroscience. In my lab, we've developed in particular a new account of how curiosity is working in the human brain, and that is called the learning progress hypothesis. And this mechanism basically states that what's intrinsically motivating for the brain are learning situations which are neither too easy nor too difficult, but with an intermediate level of difficulty characterized by high learning progress, which is basically activities which are highly interesting and motivating for the brain are those which are a little bit difficult in the beginning with a lot of errors. And then as practice is progressing, learning is improving, and this is the improvement measure that is measuring the quality of interestingness for the brain. And thus, a child exploring by curiosity and environment will avoid activities which are either too easy to predict or too difficult, but will focus on those which are initially difficult, but in which he is fastly making progress. And this leads to an organization of a sequence of learning situations. And this is linked to the theory of flow by Csikszentmihalyi, as well as the theory of the zone of proximal development by the famous psychologist Vygotsky. And the theory can be actually transposed in the domain of intelligent Turing system by developing algorithms that are going to sequence adaptively exercises for a particular learner by dynamically identifying which exercises are providing the maximal learning progress. And this is done by using a family of machine learning algorithms called multi-arm bandits, which are dynamically estimating learning progress for different kinds of exercises and selecting the ones which are providing this maximal learning progress. So for example, in the ZPDS algorithm, which is an implementation of this idea, we have a pedagogical expert who defines a graph of families of exercises, which are here. And initially, the algorithm begins with the yellow zone, which encompasses here two families of exercises, which are the easy ones, and then only proposes exercises of those two families to the students. It is monitoring the learning progress in those two families and proposes exercises of the family which has highest learning progress more often. As learning proceeds, some exercises families become to be mastered and new families get open and get into this zone of proximal development. And then this zone is progressively evolving with time, personalized to each particular student, and evolving with a pace which is also personalized to each particular student. we've been testing this method in actual large-scale experiments in elementary schools in Aquitaine, which is a region of France, in the domain of learning some elementary mathematical skills like addition and subtraction, and in the application context of manipulating money. These experiments were done with more than 1,000 children in 30 schools in this region. What we've been measuring is, first of all, the learning impact. We've been comparing the automated personalization algorithm, ZPDES, with a personalization that was fully handmade by a pedagogical expert of the field of mathematics we are studying here. And what we could show is that in average for classroom, the algorithm enables to lead students to higher level exercises than students who follow the handmade sequence of exercise. And this is particularly the case for extreme students, either the students who have a lot of difficulties or students who have a lot of facility, for which the handmade pedagogical expert can be either frustrating or too difficult. We also measured the motivational impact by using experimental psychology questionnaires to measure intrinsic motivation. We could also show that using the adaptive personalization algorithm leads to using activities on the educational technology app that are more intrinsically motivating than the hand-designed sequence. And this leads basically children, in that case, to be more motivated and to follow spontaneously longer the sequence of exercises. And in the end, we can summarize that implementing the ZPDES algorithm, which is combining machine learning techniques and cognitive models of intrinsic motivation, enables a personalization which is automated and more efficient from the point of view of learning efficiency, as well as leads to higher intrinsic motivation.